2, 1, 2. This is High Gamer here. Can anybody hear me? Yes, okay. Hello, everybody. Or more like, ladies and gentlemen. Or ladies and crew. High Gamer is here. Yeah, sorry, I didn't say the freaking line because I am slightly, well, a little excited, but at the same time, a little nervous because I have a bad feeling the moment I touch anything dinosaur or Jurassic Park related, I can hear them. The freaking people that keeps hoarding me about if the series is back. Like the moment I stream, just one thing dinosaur Jurassic Park related. It's always an assumption thinking, is Kappa Cruz Jurassic Park is back? And then I say, haha, no. No. Because I haven't even brought the series back yet. I haven't even thought of bringing it back yet. All right, let's see who's here. All right, let's see. Dominic, welcome. Komodo Steel, welcome. Sonic Fan, welcome. Stammy, welcome. Yeah. Hey, Adam, how you doing? Also, yeah. I see what you're going at, Sammy. All right. We're probably going to start with the camp, your series, your decisions. Exactly, Sonic. Yeah, exactly. I have PTSD of that still. Especially, I still have PTSD of the failure of the first episode. Well, first episode of the second arc of it. Alrighty. So, I'm either thinking of this, chat or crew. Should we go campaign or should we go sandbox? I would say campaign would be interesting. At least get to know the roots, because I heard this game's a lot different and a major improvement of the second game. Yeah, Sonic, in case you didn't know, back in my old history, how experienced are you at this game? I'm quite experienced, but the new features they have in this game might take a little while for me to adjust. Like, I heard they have a maintenance system and now a breeding system. Like, ooh, we got babies now. I would like to have baby dinosaurs in the park. So, campaign, I guess? Alright, but let's go campaign, I guess. Oh yeah, I also got this DLC, and I have seen Rebirth, and yeah, I am kind of mixed when it comes to Jurassic World Rebirth. Like, there's some things I did like, but then most of the time I'm just questioning, what the frick is this? This is almost as bad as Dominion. The hell, man. Universal, lock the frick in. We're gonna do regular DLC. We're gonna do this one. And yes.
Genetic power. The most awesome force that the planet has ever seen.
Yeah, me and the crew are well aware of this.
The very course of natural history. We took something so far away in time and put it on display for the world to see. For better or worse. Sometimes, though, it really was a compelling vision of coexistence. Precious, brief glimpses of peace. Emphasis on brief. But when nature seemed to offer a correction, many people saw only a tragedy. Greed saved the dinosaurs from the volcano, only to put them in a cage. But it was compassion that set them free. Free, of course, to spread into every corner of the planet. We need to find a way to coexist. But can we put our hubris aside and work with nature?
Yeah, Adam, I think it's best that you don't see the first episode of the Biosyn arc that I did, because that one was a freaking failure.
To find a way.
It was anticipated, but then turned failure. And it's not on my end, it was a failure. I wasn't as experienced on SFM back then. Not only that, I was pressured. I felt like my freaking arm was twisted by people who liked the series. And I was burning out at back then. Yeah, would have been. Is Medic still mad about Bielson? Yeah, Komodra, let's just say because of this new current timeline, there's actually a huge different story now.
If there's one thing that the history of evolution has taught us, it's that life.
Yeah, there's a huge different story within the Jurassic Park series now because we're in a new and different timeline, or a new lore.
Life breaks free. And that's exactly what it did, time and time again, tearing down barrier after barrier until finally.
Hey, look, that's my dead uncle.
Here, this Jurassic world. There is no path left to travel but forwards. No
the Badlands
option.
Hey,
coexistence with the dinosaurs. It's a rocky road ahead of us. Less rocky, perhaps, under the right management.
Welcome!
Actually, Jane has never heard of
I
dinosaurs.
am, of course, Cabot Finch, managing director of this new enterprise and the owner of this lovely patch of Badlands. Go on, take a look around. Breathe in the
yeah, Sonic, that was Jeff
fresh
Goldblum.
air.
Decidedly less fresh around the herbivore enclosure. Hey, tell me, what are you calling this again? Is it done? Dim?
DIN, the Dinosaur Integration Network. I am Kira Chang. A pleasure to meet you. We intend to help dinosaurs.
Yep, this is the same place where Red and Blue fight heavy.
And I
Hell,
am
ain't this funny?
who share that goal.
Hey, so I should ignore the roaming velociraptors?
Okay, wait, camera
that I
control,
saw
what's
on the
this?
way in and just focus on the bare
Ooh,
bones
so they have
enclosure?
different camera controls.
Wow,
Perfect for
you're
cinematic
spoiling it.
sequences.
Please, Doctor, take a look at the site map.
If I was ever going back to this series, maybe I might go back to Couple Cruise Jurassic Park. Maybe in about 2 years. Maybe in 2 years, I'm not sure. I just have to be more prepared for it. I do know, like, around 2028, it's the 5th anniversary of the Renaissance era, the era that started it all. Wonder who would work in the area of the park for the team. Ironic. Yep. So if this is the Badlands, this must be where the dig site that Alan Grant and Ellie Sadler was in. Interesting. Okay, so it says right here. Ah, red versus blue, classic
yes,
internet cinema. Yep.
Plenty of time, sure. Until, of course, we don't.
So we have a few dinosaurs here. Just these two.
All right,
Ooh,
let's
two
get
plus,
this
yes.
showcase underway. To kick things off, some rescues will be arriving here any time now. Let's use a delivery zone to transport them all in one trip. It saves time and, even better, a boatload of chopper fuel. Okay, perfect. When the chopper gets here, direct them to that delivery zone.
Oh, sorry. I'm having some strawberries as I'm playing, and these strawberries are good as frick. Ooh, Loki Ceratops. Loki?
Excellent. The Loki Ceratops are on their way.
As
And
in
the
Loki
pilot said
Ceratops,
there's
as
something
in the
special
god of
about
mischief,
the group,
Loki?
So, consider my interest piqued.
Ah, our other important guest has arrived. Dr. Dua, welcome to Montana.
And
These
thank
are my
you for
strawberries,
inviting
Sammy.
me. Your goal to help dinosaurs thrive has certainly caught the
Although, yeah,
conservation
Komodra,
sector's
you asked if
attention.
Jane
I truly
has seen
hope you can
dinosaurs.
succeed.
Yeah, funny enough, people in New Eridu
so
has
do
never
I.
heard of dinosaurs. I guess
So
maybe they've
do
been.
I.
I guess they've been fighting ethereals in the Hollow for so long. Dinosaurs have been forgotten in their world. I'm sure they did have dinosaurs.
A wild juvenile dinosaur. Absolutely remarkable.
Oh, look at the baby.
Not a common sight these days. You know, the mind boggles thinking about how its experiences now will shape it. Will its future be peaceful?
Getting strawberries are for the baby.
Chaotic? The deciding factor, I
Jeez,
suspect,
oh boy.
is you.
So okay, so this is the ranger view. So this is the ranger area. What else can I do around here? And it's not letting me do anything because we're stuck in the tutorial about all of this, which is kind of dumb. So, ladies and crew, in case you didn't know yet, we have a new current Cup of Crewverse lore. So anything that was in Devilman and Subnautica or Jurassic World back then is probably canon for now until it's getting remaked. Which eventually they probably might get remake to fit the current lore of the Cup of Crewverse now. Why doesn't Bill have a stand? What does that mean? Uh-oh.
What a beautiful young dinosaur. Can we perhaps observe it more closely?
Dinosaur appeal is one of the things that'll draw new
Yeah,
guests
that's
to a
right.
site.
Yeah,
Boy, oh
I am
boy,
aware
do
of that.
Juveniles sell entry tickets.
So he just needs more cover and
well-cared
ground
for
fiber.
juveniles will grow into more appealing adults as well.
I find it really funny though how the people in New
As
Eridu has never
dinosaurs
heard of
explore their new
dinosaurs. Then again,
enclosure,
they probably have
they'll
fought the
form a
hollows for so
territory.
long, it's probably
inside
forgotten.
this territory that their environment must meet their needs.
Some dinosaurs play well with others. Some less so. Keep an eye on who's sharing an enclosure.
Oh
with
my
who.
god, would you guys shut up and let me change the territory?
I must say, that enclosure is a far cry from the environment these animals evolved for.
All part of the demonstration, I assure you. We have a suite of environmental tools to help make this enclosure more appropriate, which is, of course, our next priority.
Need some ground fiber.
Wonderful work. Actions like this will certainly earn you a good reputation with the conservation sector.
Yeah, shit, I thought some VR games I played and had a hand holding. Had bad hand holding. What do you mean by bad hand holding? What's going on? Oh, great. Sandstorm.
Not to alarm you all, but is that
A sandstorm, and it came out of nowhere.
typical?
Cruise is still doing good,
Ripped
Promodra.
apart some of our fences too.
In fact, I haven't
Storms
exactly
like this
made
harm
anything or made any
panicked
pictures
dinosaurs.
yet. I think I
This
gotta
is a
make some
delicate
pictures.
situation.
Right. A spooked giant is a big threat to our guests.
Oops.
The priority needs to be tranquilizing
How did
with the
I do-
capture
oh.
team chopper. We can repair the enclosure later.
Oh boy, you know the drill. Maintenance shed.
Nice shooting. Those dinosaurs won't be waking up anytime soon, so you've earned
There's a
us some
maintenance
breathing
shed now?
space. Now, I'm not exactly adept with a hammer, so let's bring in the experts.
Ooh, let's see what we got
We
here.
need a
This.
maintenance facility,
Ooh,
and, like
ooh,
yesterday-
ooh.
Every facility placed will need to be connected to our
Let's use this
path
one, the
network.
Badland ones, because
Now get out there and repair everything you can.
it feels aesthetic. Basically, this game is threatening you,
Dr.
as you
Dilla,
don't know
Dr.
how
Malcolm,
anything in this
your,
game is. Look, I know how to play Jurassic World
testimonials
Evolution
would
3.
really
It's
make
just
a
these other
difference.
new additions this
We
game
need
has,
the
like the
support of
maintenance
the
shed or so.
conservation sector if
It's new for
anyone
me.
will take us seriously. And if they don't, Din is going down.
Whoa, 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 whoa! This
And
ATV's out of
taking
control.
what's left of
Cabin
my
Fitz,
money
shut
and
up.
Self-respect with it.
This
John
sniper
Hammond
have to
said
do
something
with
similar
this a lot
when
of
he brought me and
a
the
lot
others
every time
to,
dinosaurs got
to
out.
Jurassic Park.
Yeah, he kind of
You know, I
does.
could dig
Sometimes
up the
Sniper has to
report
get
that
on the
I made
chopper
for
while
him,
Scout has
but I'd need
to
to update some
have to pilot the
details,
chopper.
like oohs and ahs and running and screaming, you know, that sort of thing.
I'm not sure that now is the time for that conversation, Mr. Finch.
Ow.
Let's focus on the task at hand for the moment.
I have a feeling Engineer would ride this ATV.
A thorough and efficient batch of repairs. Impressive
Yeah,
work.
yeah. I know
Now
the
that
drill. How to
enclosure
place the
is
dinosaurs.
fixed
We're
up,
good.
We're safe to transport the dinosaurs back
It's-
into it. When
Well, sometimes
transporting
Sniper
a
does the
dinosaur,
shot from the
first
chopper, while
choose
the rest of
animal
us
you want
use
to
the
move
use the
and
jeeps in
then
the
pick
ground.
where to send it.
Some of us also use chopper too.
That
I use the
storm
chopper
could
too.
have torn the
Sometimes
park
whenever we have
apart,
a...
or
Would you
hurt
guys
the
shut up?
dinosaurs. We got lucky, but luck tends to run out eventually.
No need to worry. I suggested we prepare for such a thing weeks ago. And we did prepare, didn't we, Mr.
Let's see.
Finch?
Ooh.
Well, you know, the to-do list was pretty long. And how was I to know we'd be hit by a... Look, let's not point fingers, especially at me.
Yeah, I'm definitely pointing a
Bit of
finger at you,
long
pal.
shot, but, Dr. Malcolm, any chance you can ignore the whole breakout thing?
Oh
No.
boy, now you're asking an awful lot of me.
Okay, maybe not ignore, but focus on how well
I can't
we
even
dealt
cruise
with
on the Jeep.
No.
Man, it's gay.
it. Well, can't blame a guy for
It got me
trying.
thinking. How many parks are in Jurassic Park game, anyways? Wait, how? What do you mean, how many parks? I meant to say how many? I don't know how many there is. There's probably as much as you can make. But I would assume there's probably a lot of parks in this campaign because there's dinosaurs in the frickin' world because people just want to be idiots.
Let's place down some maintenance posts across the site. They'll let your maintenance
Dude, I don't know
ATVs
how many
patrol
locations
and
does
fix the
Din make.
place up
I just like how
automatically.
this place is called Din. I'm just gonna call it Din Din. Din Din, like
You want your
dinner.
maintenance posts to cover all buildings and power generators that might need repairing, refueling, or resupplying. Those posts also have a wider range to them, and any fences that break in that
Shush.
range will automatically get repaired.
Only some of them can shut up, so I can frickin' enjoy this game. Tutorials, am I right? Din, as in one of the goddess of the Legend of Zelda? Probably. I don't know if she runs this whole joint, but if that's the case, cool.
I've arranged for more dinosaurs to arrive on site. They were struggling in the nearby desert, but we can give them a better life here.
One moment. Corythosaurus. They cohabitate wonderfully
Yeah,
with
that doesn't. If you
Lokiceratops,
read the
so please do
thumbnail, that
place them
doesn't
in
mean
the
we're
same
back.
enclosure.
Unfortunately.
Replicating natural varied ecosystems should always be a high priority.
All right then. You're the
Before
boss.
anybody
Until
jumps
you
to
say you're
conclusions
supporting
into
us at
thinking
least,
we're back,
then I'm
trust me,
back
we're
in
not,
charge.
because it still needs a lot of
I'm
work
kidding,
and a lot of
I'm
preparation
kidding.
if we were to ever go
Mostly.
back, and to have it fit to the current lore.
This place is shaping up faster than I expected. The benefit of hiring the right park manager, eh? I mean, just take a step back and look at what you've done already. This site is our very own window into prehistoric Montana. Diplodocus? Check. Lokiceratops? Check. Corythosaurus? Well, here we go.
Cool. These strawberries are good as frick. Just wish to stop chatting so much. Yep, I wish they do stop chatting so much I could talk. The Dark Lord of the Sith is here, and he's gonna bring the dark side of the Force to this park. Oh, look at these Corythosaurs coming out.
Delivery successful. Now, we better make sure those dinosaurs are loving their new home.
Okay, so you want
I'm
ground
sure they
leaves.
are, but I pride myself on being a good host. Or at least a passable one.
They could certainly be more comfortable here. Balancing comfort between multiple species can be a challenge, but one worth overcoming.
Wait. There you go. Making sure it fits the current environment. There you go. I'm gonna steal those strawberries one of these days.
Just me,
You
or
wouldn't
do those
dare. I hope there's a
dinosaurs not look as
Carnotaurus in this
happy as
game.
the
That's my favorite dinosaur.
Lokiceratops?
Sonic, of course there's a
Like many
Carnotaurus in this
species,
game.
they need
Why wouldn't there
males in
be?
their herd to truly thrive. Male dinosaurs are rather rare, though, so there's little we can do.
And what I heard when you guys,
Perhaps
you
Din
or
isn't
you,
a
High
good
Gamer,
fit
went to
for
Sky
conservation
City
center.
called
Your work is
New
inspiring,
Eridu.
but the
Yeah, I
dinosaurs
did.
need something
And I kinda wanted to shoot
extraordinary
it
if they're to
down.
get a foothold in the wild.
I want
You
to
know,
bring
the
that city
dinosaurs
down to the
aren't
ground because I
adapted
don't
fast
trust
enough to
cities in the
reproduce
sky.
on their own. The course of natural history is trying
Well, you
to
make some dino
reassert
hybrids?
itself.
No!
You
I am
simply
not making
cannot
monstrosities!
fight nature.
But we could
Because I have
work with
PTSD
it.
of
I
freaking
know
hybrids.
Of a research station developing not only male dinosaur synthesis, but sustainable breeding programs
Dude,
too.
I have PTSD of
If it will earn your
hybrids
support,
that me and the
I
mercs have
suggest
to
that
deal
we all
with.
head there immediately.
Just to check, we're coming back here, right?
Oh, we must. If that
And you know, this
research
is and during the
succeeds, we
time.
have to return to reintroduce
Would you
male
shut
dinosaurs
the
to these
frick
herds.
up?
All right, my bags are packed, so let's go.
Oh, wait, where we going? Kauai. Ooh. Hey, we're going home. Hey, I'm going home. I'm going back home to Hawaii. Do dinos have the force? Oh no. They're a force of nature. You were born in Hawaii, born and raised. In Big Island, Hawaii, born and raised on a playground is where I spend most of my days. If none of you, if nobody gets the song, you guys are so uncultured. I don't live in Kauai though.
Well, you know, I've been to a tropical island harboring so-called groundbreaking
In
research
Big Island, Hawaii,
before.
born and raised on a
And
playground
I
is where I
felt the
spend
same
most of my
mix of
days.
sheer wonder and utter dread back then too. I'm more
Oh, I am
optimistic
planning to.
about what I'll find this time around, but
Ooh,
still,
I always
if
wanted to check
if
out
I may,
Ted.
a word of
I always
advice,
want. Actually, I've been to
no
Texas
more
before. I've been to
places to
Galveston.
hide
Texas is
than
nice.
think you
You
know.
guys have really good barbecue. That reminds me of that Gacha Life Endless Zone Zero reacts to Transformers.
Aloha,
Yep.
Hawaii.
This is
So you're a
not
Howley.
vacation, Mr. Finch.
So you are Howley?
We are here to support
I should be calling you a Howley, Howley.
dinosaur breeding. And to that end, I'm pleased to introduce you all to Dr. Luis Baldera, a leading paleoecologist.
How you gonna
Dr.
call me a
Baldera,
Howley when
the
I'm born and
room
raised
is
here?
yours.
And I'm full-blooded, by the way. So watch your
good to meet
tone.
you all. Truth be told, I wasn't expecting help so soon. Kira seemed pretty insistent that it has to be now, though, so I'm definitely gonna make the most of it.
Well, you know, we're all dying to see how this works out. Well,
Why,
hopefully
thank
not,
you, partner. What
not
you talking?
literally
Wait, Sonic, who
dying.
you saying thank you? Oh, that was me.
Dr. Baldera has done quite well on his own, but
Angel,
man's make
welcome.
light research.
Welcome to the
We'll need a
stream. We are
control
building the
center
biggest middle
so that
finger
we
to
can
OSHA
hire
violations.
scientists for the project.
Ooh. Power
We should
station,
hook
eh?
that building up to the path network too.
Okay, Sonic.
Science by candlelight
Okay,
is
Sonic,
great
I
for
understand.
atmosphere, but less great for productivity.
Texas
Let's
is
get a
good.
generator
You guys have the
down
best
and power that
barbecue.
building.
And nice hats, boots, and some line dances. I like the line dances. I kind of sucked at it though.
Scientists have a variety of skills, but researching male synthesis will require experience in genetics. Please hire whomever you think can do the job.
Ooh, okay. Anybody can do great. Let's see. I'm gonna pick you.
That's the genetic skill requirements sorted.
And you.
Scientists aren't free, so let's not hire more than
And
we
you.
need for now, huh?
Oh, shut up. It's my money.
Okay, first off, we're gonna need a
I like
science
Hawaii
center.
500. Of course you would.
See, while parthenogenesis is a thing, that's reproduction without a mate. Dinosaur breeding typically requires a pair. Male dinosaurs are uncommon in the
James,
wild, but
welcome.
we can
Hello.
create our own with a bit of clever research.
Hello.
That's where the
Or should I
science center
say,
comes in.
or should I say, aloha kakayaka, everybody, since we are in Kauai. Okay, so we're here, and I guess we're finally gonna get some males. We're gonna get some dude dinosaurs. Nice. Hawaii has cowboys. Yeah, we do. We
Dr.
have
Baldera,
cowboys in
do you
Waimea.
truly believe that this breeding program will work?
Shaws or
Pretty sure it will.
Shaws or
Dinosaurs
sauce? What you
breeding in the
talking about?
wild is
Shaws or
rare,
sauce?
But I've observed common needs and behaviors. That's what we're building from. Next steps. Right. We need to gather some genetic material if we're going to actually synthesize a male. But finding an
Anyways, you
appropriate dig site
have
would
Saw,
take a
you have
head
Saw
full of
Bell and
logistics
Wise,
that
Billy
I
and
definitely don't
Cecilia,
have.
and the new
Let's hire some
new
practical
girl
thinkers.
in Rochevere since
Now,
you
let's
arrived.
research a
Yes,
dig
I
site with
have.
plenty of
I did
Maiasaura
see
fossils.
Hi Gamer go release a
Wonderful.
T-Rex so
There's
that it could
surely
eat
no
people.
better choice to pioneer this research than a species whose name
Okay, I
means
guess maybe that is a big middle
mother
finger to
lizard.
OSHA violations. So
Well,
sure.
What better reason to bring a breathing, thinking being into a strange new world than a lovely, apt name?
Your profit margin is low.
We'll
You're
need
gonna
an
want to
expedition
get some
center to
influx
act as
of
a
profit
base of
soon.
operations for the
I'm
dig.
good on
Let's
money.
construct
Thanks for
one
your concern.
immediately.
Okay, Ian. Also, Ian, which new girl you're talking about? There's plenty of new girls in that city. There's plenty of new girls in that city in the sky. And again, sometimes I feel the urge that I have to freaking shoot that city down because I do not trust cities in the sky. It should get back to the ground.
Expeditions and me go way back. They're a crucial part of any site like this one, after all. See, we send teams out to dig sites where they collect fossils. Then we crack those fossils open and scoop out the genome, which lets us create dinosaurs. That wasn't the most scientific explanation, but it gets the idea across, right?
A whole lot of Maiasaura fossils and eggs were found in Montana's Egg Mountain dig site.
Egg Mountain.
Sounds like a
Eggman
prime
Mountain.
expedition spot to me.
Oh, hey, that's not far from the dusty patch of paradise we just came from. Small world.
Smaller still when the continents were smushed together.
Fantastic. Our expedition is underway. Let's hope they bring back some great fossils, huh?
Say hi, gamer. Since you're from Hawaii, you should know
Keeping an eye on
who the last
dinosaur
queen was.
welfare is a
Oh, yes,
full-time
I do.
job, and I don't want your attention stretched thin. That's when trouble starts. The ranger teams can handle it, but they'll need to be assigned to ranger
Hey, what they
posts to
did.
guide their patrols. Let's build some posts and get those rangers to work.
A new girl is Norma. New girl with a hat. Oh, I did. Wait a minute. Oh, you mean Little Miss? You mean Little Miss Lolly Kim Jong Un?
Make sure the
That's my
ranger
nickname for
posts
her.
cover any dinosaurs that you want your rangers to keep an eye on during their patrols.
Because some reason she has frickin' nukes. Sometimes I question where the frick did she make these nukes? Although I think Devilman would like her because of those explosions. Well, Tavish would, I would assume. I bet. Although then again, the way I just look at the two new girls we see from that city, it's basically a copy and paste of Ishuan and Jufufu. And to me, there can be only one. Which pain or going use park? So which pain or are going you use park budget and helicopter? Yep. Yeah, Komodra, I am well aware of that, and I don't want to talk about it. It's too fucking sad. Because I frickin' whatchamacallit, I saw this one art, and I posted it on my Discord, and, that art frickin' broke me.
Looking good. Now just assign ranger teams to those posts and you're set.
Maiasaura are not the only animals that this client cares about. So, while we have some time, please ensure that the other dinosaurs here are comfortable.
Yeah, Ian, we are going back to James Mundy. It's this summer we're going back. Let's go. Man, I haven't driven one of these in so long. Oh, come on. Come on. There we go. I have to admit, I haven't driven a Jeep Wrangler in so long. Okay, what's new for the Gallimimus? It's missing ground leaves. Fascinating. Needs more wetlands, eh? See if we can make a bog. There we go. Ensure the Parasaurolophus have at least certain comfort. Okay, what do we got here? For the Parasaurolophus, so you guys need wetlands and... Man, are you guys that freaking lazy that you need me to do all this? Did you need me to do all of this when you all could have done this on your own? Where's the ground nut? Ground nut. Oh, there's the nuts. I will go absolutely nuts. And you and the Kabuku Mercs want him to return.
No one's gonna want to visit these sites if they can't see the dinosaurs. Look, this isn't my area of expertise, but the math is simple
I'm
enough.
tempting to, but next
Impressive
time.
prehistoric animals plus
Maybe we'll go back in
well-placed
time to the
viewing
Jurassic
galleries
Park
equals
days.
More guests. Take those guests and subtract their spending money, and that equals a very happy Cabot Finch, huh? How's that for showing you're working out? The point is, always make sure an enclosure has good dinosaur visibility if we're to make this a sustainable endeavor. A well-positioned viewing building is worth its weight in, well, concrete and reinforced glass.
Yeah, I know that. Yeah, I know that song. And I didn't know they used that song in SpongeBob. I guess maybe I haven't watched enough SpongeBob.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have added a new viewing gallery, ready for you to...
Hey, did our expedition team make it back all right? Did they, find anything good?
They're fine, Cabot
Use the
Finch.
Science Center to extract genetic information from the fossils they bring back. This is a task best done by scientists skilled in genetics.
And anything not rich in genetic information could still make us rich in petty cash. So
Kalani.
don't be shy about selling
yeah.
things either.
Although all in all, yeah, I'm aware of that, of our queen. I'm aware of our Hawaiian history, especially how we were. We definitely threw hands a lot back then. I could say this though too. It is good to be home. Yes, this guy's and Briggsy and she does. Yeah, he does. Yeah, Cabot Finch does yap a lot. Which, oh my god, are you serious? Oh, it is extracting right now. Okay, I'm just gonna speed it up because this is way too freaking long. Okay, really, you know what I could really go for right now? I could really go for some Kahlua pork. Have some Kahlua pork and some poke. There's no place like home. Yep. I mean, then again, I'm just a regular average dude from Hawaii. And by the way, have you encountered the elder dragon called Ensign and Hollow during fighting against ethereals? He was a gigantic monster sky whale and other worlds. Ooh, let's go whaling. Look, honestly, I didn't really spend much time in that city in the sky. I just only came there as backup. I came there as backup for the proxies. And to help out my boy Billy. Hey, Flashbeat, how you doing? Yeah, Billy is my boy. And also, he freezes the ethereals and eats it like Vortex. Oh, hell no.
Generator Jesse.
Hell no. Oh, hell no if he freaking eats ethereals like that. You gotta be all sorts of... You gotta be all different levels of freak if you eat ethereals like that. Because who the hell eats ethereals? I don't. But he does, apparently. This is so unnecessary. Oops. I didn't mean to do that, but okay. I do not want to make a no clip. You play a final... and other monster in other worlds since there was a threat. Oh. Komodo Steel will not make Rexy sick. You play any Final Fantasy games? No, I haven't actually. I have never played a Final Fantasy game, nor ever known any Final Fantasy games. We're gonna need somebody who works on welfare and logistics more than genetics. Alrighty. What else should we research? So begin extracting genome data from a fossil expedition team. Bring back. Okay. I thought I did that, but I guess not. You guys are freaking spoiled. I'm currently Cupacru Delman catches Cupacru Scout touching Alice's tail. Man, James, you have an obsession with Alice's tail, and if Alice sees my stream and sees that, she's gonna be creeped out.
Refueling generator.
Anyways, have you feel those tremor rumble?
Let's build a hatchery too.
Yeah, I kind of did. Felt a little tremble.
Dinosaurs
Felt a little
hatching
tremor.
A few eggs, right?
It was kind of something. Well, then again, there's other places with worse earthquakes and worse tremors, and that's California.
Now that you can exert more control over embryonic hormones, it's time to synthesize your first male.
Yeah, I know the drill, lady.
Just think, generations of dinosaurs engineered to be female, and now we're purposefully unshackling them. Incredible.
Yeah, it's incredible until they start banging and banging and banging and
I can
banging.
only hope that all the consequences of this are being considered. I know they're not, of course, but, you know, I do love to hope.
We are considering every outcome in this research. Your concern is understandable, but unfounded.
Unfounded?
Dinosaur
Jeez,
encounter.
what a thing to say. My concern has
What
a
is it?
rock-solid
Ooh, what is this
foundation of
place?
experience. You know, I've seen profits put before science. I've seen rapid progress and the excitement around that.
Oh, there's new
eclipse
stuff
any
around here?
caution.
A cruise? A zip
Not
line?
unfounded.
Yes.
A balloon
I
tour?
misspoke. Your experience
Jurassic
is
tour.
evident, but we are
Well,
not biosynth, Doctor.
Ooh.
We are not
Amphitheater.
Try
Now
to see
this
work
will
with
be
fresh
now
eyes,
this will be
optimistic
fascinating.
eyes.
Well, I'm very optimistic.
How is Danger
So,
Noodle? Oh,
let's
she's doing her
keep on
job.
going.
She's doing her job as cabin girl.
Okay, let's incubate those eggs. You gotta love the hatchery, right?
What's going on?
Life literally develops inside it.
Okay, ooh, we can make some dudes. Let's put 3 dudes. Let's put 1 female, 2 dudes.
Commencing synthesis procedure.
Big overall.
Hello there,
Truer
history.
words were never
Repeating yourself,
spoken,
I
Ian.
see. Hey, tell me, did meddling in nature work out well the first time?
Okay, what is going on? Like those graboid shriekers and ass blasters in Nevada called them
All right.
tremors. Ooh.
Ready when you
Oh
are.
yeah, I remember that movie Tremors.
Fuel incoming.
Although I'm gonna say, since we're in some sort of city in the sky, I had to ask. I did ask Bell, Wise, and Billy, sometimes to see it too, that can you skydive off the city? Because I'm actually curious if it's possible to skydive off the city. I would like to skydive.
Reporting asset status. Taking back the wheel.
Okay, so we gotta make a hatchery. Okay, release them from the hatchery. And release.
Dinosaur synthesis. It never gets any less magical, does it?
Those are some beautiful animals. And note how the male and female Maiasaura have different patterning too.
Dimorphism in prehistoric animals. And given how rare males are in the wild, I suspect we still have so much to discover.
Yes, indeed. And this is just a start. So,
You need some ground
let's
fiber.
get those Maiasaura comfortable.
Oh, and there's nothing water. Oh, it didn't get enough water? Okay. Okay, there we go. Hearing that instantly gets deja vu of those people that ship themselves with dinosaur.
Okay, now we need to check our Maiasaura's breeding potential and compatibility.
What the frick? That's all I gotta ask, my guy.
So I understand, you have ways of assessing their breeding capabilities, their fertility.
Even though
Oh, yes.
in Cretaceous
There are
period, the
chemical
cousins of
markers,
T-Rex is
but
called
honestly,
the
you can tell everything you need to
Platosaurus.
just
What?
by observing
The
the
Plato?
dinosaurs closely enough.
Hold up. Okay, but before we say anything else, can we just go back to what
Can you tell
freaking Flashbeat
humans
said?
do?
I know you're in charge here, but do I actually have to answer that?
No. No,
Because
you
what
do
he
not.
just said, that was curse as hell. That is curse as
Now,
hell, dude. Like,
eventually
why?
You do plan to have breeding in your breeding program, right?
Yes, yes, we do.
This is
but
the animal
dinosaurs need
claiming
an
this.
appropriate
Oh.
nest first. Replicating the natural conditions these animals need is what sets this research apart.
Aha! Artificially replicating nature. No doubt this will go completely according to plan, as it always does.
The conditions
Make
are
the
right,
small
the
nesting ground
dinosaurs are
here.
happy. Now all we can do is wait.
Hey, hope I didn't miss the main attraction.
Oh,
Cake made
no,
with
hello. Are you with the Ding Group?
Oh, no. Where are my manners?
Sonic, don't worry, I
Great
got
to
brain
meet you.
bleach right here. I
do a
was
lot
well
of work with
prepared
the
for
entertainment
weird
sector,
chat like
and
this.
They are very interested in this project of yours.
Also, just to let you guys know, I probably might not
After all,
stream
so
tomorrow
I
because it's
have
Father's
to do this
Day.
for myself. But it's all good. I'll be patient.
And
Hey,
some of us that are
patience.
fathers
That's,
actually
that's a refreshing
got
thing to
got
see.
time to spend with our
You know,
kids.
If only those folks that preceded you had waited longer and planned more, maybe decided not to play with the genetic foundations of life with all the grace of a kid baking a cake for the first time. And by that I mean, you got to admire their ambition, but my God, the mess.
Oh, so we could select the male or female. Ooh, okay. So that's how it works. Can I be honest? I wish they would try fixing the first one. Which first one? Yeah, tomorrow's Father's Day, Sonic. Okay, could you no? Okay, stop, Sammy. Oh, they already got an egg.
Worked. We got eggs. See, you take care of the dinosaurs and they do what comes naturally.
Oh, look at
Can't
this.
wait for what comes
It's
next.
a pure egg coming out of a hoo-ha and not synthetic.
Seems like a good chance to talk about contracts. They're jobs you can pick up on the side to build your reputation with the industry sectors. And
What are you talking about? Hey, hi gamer. They base one
of.
of
Here, let's
one
get
on
you
your
started with
series.
one
What
now.
are you talking about? I gotta keep that. Okay, one more thing though. I gotta keep that egg away from Cecilia because knowing that she's a snake, she's gonna eat the egg. Okay. Let's see. Dilophosaurus. Where is it? Oh, there is the Dilophosaurus. Can the fucking expedition team hurry up? Just spend time with your dad. I'm sure that's a good gift enough, or get a good Father's Day gift card. Don't go over budget. Hey, gamer again. Boba, you butt. Boba, you butt. And Noi yours. Not, what is going on, Flashbeat? What are you trying to say? What you trying to say? What you trying to say, Flashbeat? I don't speak Taco Bell, Flash. Oh. Oh!
Well, I'll be. Juvenile dinosaurs created the old-fashioned way. How far they've come.
Look at this cute little guy!
Man-made assets that test the limits of what science can or should do, but animals. Naturally bred animals.
Oh!
Fascinating.
Look at this cute little guy!
Fascinating and possibly,
I just want to kidnap him and give him cuddles.
Cataclysmic. I'm wildly curious to find out.
My word, you actually did it.
We gotta give him a name. Wait, Cabin Jr.?
No less.
No.
This could be just
I'ma call him
to give dinosaurs
Little
a foothold
Buddy.
in challenging environments.
Oh, wait, it's a girl, so I'm gonna call her. Oh, actually, no, wait, it's a.
Staring at history in the making, and it is adorable.
What's a good girl
I
name?
think we all need to share the news, but I bet people are gonna want proof. Can we grab some pictures?
Full disclosure, I've already named
Cutie
him Cabot
God.
Jr.
Imagine
So
if they
make
brought
sure you get the
breeding
best side.
of the best two
Let's
predators
be
in this
honest.
game.
That's any side, right?
You could create a whole new series. Wait, what are you talking about? Like breed? What? Oh, what are you talking about? Sally. Okay, Sally. There's somebody. Oh, look at this one. Okay, this is wholesome. You know what? Yeah, Sally. Your name is Sally. Little Miss Sally. Wait, Sally and Alice. Okay, actually, you know what? That's even better. I'm gonna name you Alice Jr. Named after my best friend. Sorry. I don't have... Out of my way! I have no insurance! Tokyo Drift. Ow! Where's Alice Jr.? Alice Jr. 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 Junior! Oh, hey, Junior! Oh, no, hold still! Hold still, Junior, Junior! No, I know, Junior, I didn't know you're camera shy! Get over here! There you go.
What a photo! Oh, I'm printing out a copy of that one for my wallet. Oh, they grow up so fast. Ah,
Reassigning roles.
Okay, we need to make sure that our guests have a good view of these little miracles too.
Ah, yes, the three most important
He is so
days in
freaking.
any
She,
life.
oh,
The day
she
you're
is
born,
so
the day
freaking
you
cute.
die, and the day the viewing gallery opens.
I just want to kidnap her and put her in my DeLorean.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have added a new viewing gallery
Or if, oh boy, if Bernice was here,
A juvenile is
we're
unwell.
gonna. What?
That's the trouble with
What?
having
What?
an undeveloped immune system, I guess.
Good lord, it's Cabot Jr.
No, it's Alice
We barely had
Jr.
any time together. You've got to do something, Doc.
It doesn't seem serious to my eyes.
Oh,
but
no,
this
she has
does
the
need
flu.
Investigating. We'll need a paleomedical facility to do so. You can choose an MVU team and ride along.
Yeah, it would be
Give them a
interesting
task
how
to
Cheryl would
diagnose
react to
whatever
our
is
old
ailing
job
that
back in
juvenile.
Jurassic Park,
Let's
because
find out
Cheryl
what's
wasn't
wrong as
around when
soon
we.
as possible.
Because I don't think Cheryl was part of the crew by the time we worked at Jurassic Park a long time ago. Okay, we need to build. We need to build. We need to build a hospital. Where's a good place to build a hospital? Hoopa dooba. Okay, let me see. I'm gonna change the Jeep to. I'm gonna change the Jeep to this camo. Okay. Whoa, 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 whoa. Why the bean sick? She didn't develop an immune system, that's why. Oh, little Alice Jr., hold still, you gotta scan. We need to scan you.
All right, well, we've done the scan. So
Alice Jr. has
what's
been
wrong
diagnosed
my
with
prehistoric little ray of sunshine?
cryptoposteroid. I can't read science name. We need to freaking, no, wait, what am I doing? What am I doing? I need to save her. Oh my god, she is freaking sick! Jesus is king. Okay, yeah. Good stream, by the way. Okay, no need to spam that. We get it. Jesus is king. It's okay, little bean. Wait, it's okay. It's okay, little bean. You're gonna be okay. Oh god, why is she running so fast? It's okay, Alice Jr. You're gonna be okay. Come on, get this research, hurry up. This research, hurry up. This research, hurry up. Okay, one of my employees is getting freaking tired. I gotta put them to rest. Oh, shit. Yeah, save the bean. I'm trying to save the bean, Sammy.
Search assignment has been successful.
Okay. Where's the hospital? Where's the hospital? There it is. Ow! Get out of the way! This is an emergency! Ow! Ow! It's not me, man, it's the handling! Okay, little bean. Get back here, little bean. Alice Jr., stop running away! I'm trying to cure your disease! Miss! Hit! Hit! Ah, it's cured!
Okay, great. That's the research complete. Now, let's get that dinosaur cured. Assign an MVU team to a nearby ranger post, Stat. Patrolling MVU teams will automatically scan and diagnose minor issues. Major issues? Well, those will call for a trip to a paleomedical facility. You've done it! Huh. You know, I was worried there for a second, but Cabot Jr. is completely cured. Needless to say, thank you. Really, thank you for taking care of them.
Okay.
Wait a second. You're kidding. Is that Bob? Oh,
Bob
how I
Iger?
have missed that man.
We worked together for years, Finch.
So
My name's
anyways,
George.
hi gamer,
Lambert's fine.
get ready for the long
Dr.
haul.
Dewar
You could
told
be
me
there
about
till
Dan
next year
and
contest
about the
wise.
juveniles. She
Wise, what
suggested
you talking
the security
about?
sector should advise.
A perfect time for you to join us, Mr. Lambert. It seems that the situation at our Montana site has changed.
What?
The Velociraptors are moving closer.
Oh, the carnivores.
The
have
raptors
noticed
are
the
moving
hidden
closer?
buffet that we've graciously set up for them. What a surprise!
Yes, well, we need to return there immediately
Oh,
and
no.
handle the situation.
Oh no. So anyways. Also, yeah, we had a lot of applicants, and I have a feeling there's gonna be a lot more. Mainly, I think one of them, I did find out some of them are fans, but then there are just some of them that are, whatchamacallit. Some of them don't want to just join the crew, they kind of want to be part of a story. I did hear they were here for auditions for certain stories. Although some of them wanted to join the crew, some of them wanted to join stories, others just wanted to meet me because they're fans. Although I kind of regret not letting Putis Engage join the crew. They would have been a hell of a powerhouse.
Everyone, the Velociraptors. What are they doing?
The inevitable, their biological imperative. You know, they're.
Oh! Well, this guy's dead. We gotta frickin' stop these raptors. If only
I
James
alert
Mundy
people.
was here.
Finch, it's time to prove that Din cares about security.
Right, well, the guests and me need somewhere to hide. Build an emergency
You don't need
shelter.
somewhere to hide.
A fine-looking hidey hole there. And now open up the shelter to put out the alert. Raptors can be a tricky target on the best of days, so I suggest letting the pros do their thing. Give the capture team the task to tranquilize those dinosaurs and put a stop to the rampage.
Okay. Got a full-blown rampage of frickin' raptors here. Really think you could trust Putis Engage to behave himself around girls or in your crew? Maybe. I could try. Oh no. Back up, back, I say, back. Get back, I have a flare gun, I'm not afraid to use it. Hey, Ghost, hi, hey everybody else, how you doing? I got a flare gun, I'm not afraid to use it. So what did this guy said again?
Right.
That reminds
Those
me.
dinosaurs
Okay, so what did the
won't
guy
be
said
waking
again?
up
Oh hey,
anytime
I'm
soon,
back.
but
I
we
didn't
better
think
have
you're
an
gonna play
enclosure
any
ready
Jurassic
for when
Park
they
Evolution
do.
ever again.
We do.
Well, I'm back
half-built
because
enclosure on
again,
site
it's still
that'll
considered.
probably do the
Oh my
job.
God, Captain
You can,
Finch, please
you know,
shut up! Would you
finish it
please,
up.
for the love of God, please shut up! I'm trying to talk to my chat here. Captain Finch, if you don't.
We should
Captain
cover
Finch, if you
those
don't,
fences with
Captain
the
Finch, if you don't
generators.
shut up, I am gonna
If an
smack. I'm
animal
gonna
tries
slap a
to
bitch.
escape, it could hurt itself or even your guests. A light shock, however, will act as a gentle deterrent.
Yeah, listen, you can call me paranoid or more accurately, justifiably nervous, but I'm telling you, those generators tend to run out of juice at the very worst of times.
Don't we all?
Who disengage isn't a good
No,
choice
I
unless
don't
you
want
want a ton of
dinosaurs
complaints
getting
from
out either.
Cecilia, Jane, and
Worth
Lady Cop.
making sure that the generators
Oh, no.
are in range of a maintenance post.
Oh, hi,
so our
gamer.
maintenance
If
team
you
can
only
keep
knew.
An eye on them. When the enclosure is ready, give the order to transport
Although
those sleeping
Wrath,
meat
I
eaters
don't know,
into it.
Wrath would be fun to
I'll
actually
leave
have
it
part
in
of the
your
crew.
capable hands,
I could
okay?
just imagine him
Take as long
doing,
as you need,
"Hello,
but,
everyone.
Not too long.
I am
Even
Wrath,
sleeping
and
carnivores
today
make
we
me
are here
nervous.
to review the High Gamer."
Good
Do
work.
do do do.
Now wait for the delivery to end and confirm they're all enclosed.
It's strange, isn't it? Alan and Ellie had a dig site near here in this scenic patch of Montana's Badlands. You know, they were digging for fossilized dinosaurs, and now you're containing living, breathing, thinking dinosaurs a mere stone's throw away. Wow, it's really, it's poetic in a vague sort of sense. And deeply terrifying in a more specific sort of sense.
Too bad Wrath isn't active anymore. Yeah, I think he retired. Which, if he joined the crew, it would have been beneficial for him because he didn't have to do much. I'm getting the feeling another TF2 series. To make another TF2 series, I know, but I know it isn't back.
Asset transportation complete.
You know how Demo wanted a desert when he crashed on Subnautica. Oh yeah, I remember that he mentions desert with barely any water, and he didn't freaking mean a bloody freaking ocean.
Transit has commenced.
Still the most iconic line to you guys to this day. Just Delman saying, "Remember I said desert with barely any water? I didn't freaking mean a whoa." Watch out.
Make sure to close any shelters once you've dealt with the threat. After all, guests aren't likely to spend money while they're busy hunkering down. Although a bunker gift shop isn't a bad idea.
Oh, you're serious?
Nice job dealing with those raptors. Vicious and intelligent carnivores don't tend to mix well with guests.
Okay, so you need
Vicious
some
and
cover.
intelligent they may be, but those velociraptors deserve as much support as any other dinosaur.
They deserve as
A
much
feeder
support,
that
but yet
gives them an
wait, deserve
outlet
as
to
much
their hunting
does
instinct would be
deserve as much
particularly
support,
beneficial.
but yet
Better the goats than us, is what you mean to say.
okay, deserve as much support, but yet they literally just freaking killed somebody when they got here. Are you crazy, lady? That's all I can ask is just, are you crazy?
Now that they're enclosed, those raptors will
Hey,
actually
do you
be
think
boosting
you
the
can
site's appeal.
recreate Gmod
And
maps in
more
this
appeal
game?
means more
Maybe.
guests, so
I don't know.
it's
I don't know
good
much
news in
Gmod
my
maps.
book.
I got a
Guests
proposition.
will
There's a
actually
planet
need to
called
be able to
Sophrian
see
Ripe,
the
or the
raptors to be
Sophrian
impressed by
Ripe
them,
for the
but,
taking. What are you talking
That's
about?
why we build viewing galleries, right?
I have a feeling that you and
Dinosaur appeal
Toku
is
would get
great,
along.
But dinosaur
Me and Toku?
visibility is what will actually sell tickets. Improving visibility with
who
attractions
are they
like
again?
the viewing gallery is an important step if we actually want to make a profit here. And you do want to make a profit, right?
Yes, we do. So I
I'd
guess you
rather
do have a
not
point.
Visit our Corythosaurus. They needed males in the herd to thrive, and thanks to Dr. Baldera, that's exactly what we can provide them with. We just need enough genome to begin synthesis. We will need an expedition center to organize gathering the appropriate genetic material. Then, once we have processed the fossils in the Science Center, we can synthesize the males in a hatchery.
Okay, now let's get to work on the profit ordeal. Let's see, burgers and fries. Let's make this Cheesetopia. Food sharing, yes. Statue, yes. Oh, what? Fossil display, yeah. Are you freaking kidding me? Tree huggers. There we go. Everyone's satisfied with Cheesetopia. I have a feeling that you and okay, yeah. There's a game called Sand Raiders of Sophie's release on the 22nd. Yeah, Cheesetopia, sign me up. Oh yeah. Dino themed pizza sounds interesting. Nah, but we gotta bring Cheesetopia. I gotta help my friends from the Sons of Caledon spread franchising Cheesetopia. Souvenirs, playsets, key rings, Damn. Damn. Damn, damn. Let's see. Look. Okay, I guess they want books instead then. Three beanbags and fossil display. My God, you people are not satisfied. You people are never satisfied with anything. Okay, finally! Selling hats. Oh, wait. If this is hats... Banco hats. I haven't heard anything new about your Jurassic World X Kappa Crew book. Yeah, I kind of canceled on that one because there was so much going on, and not only that, I haven't gotten started on that one for a long time because there was so much going on for my channel or so. Not only that, I had a hard time making the book. I can see where book writers are having a hard time. Superfood juice. Never had superfood juice, actually. Sounds good, though. Fish tank, yes. Once again, you people are not satisfied. You people are never satisfied. There you go. Come on. Come on, man. You know what? Screw you then. Can't win them all. Casper, I know, you know, just like many of you, a lot of people want to see how the series ends. But, I feel, I'm gonna be honest though, when I first started the series, it was kind of a mess. And I barely had any experience when it comes to writing story or so back then. But now I do. I don't know, that's all I can tell you is that I just remember back then, when I first made the Jurassic Park story, it was kind of a mess, and it wasn't even much of a story to begin with. It was just nothing but just riddled with dinosaur facts, which I thought, which wasn't even that much of a story. I feel like some of my stories from back in the day were kind of a mess. Would you ever go back to redo it? Yes, I would actually. Maybe since I have more experience with SFM and writing, maybe it could be 10 times better. Not only that, whatchamacallit? Look, the thing is, the only problem with making the Jurassic Park story is the limitations that these games have. It's the limitations that these games have and the lack of good maps to use for SFM. Because as much as there's the Jungle Inferno maps, they did feature playful banter between the mercs. Yeah, but then again, it wasn't much of a story. You know, the story was kind of dragging. The story was kind of dragging most of the time, and I don't know, like, in my opinion, like, after looking back at it, compared to my stories I have now, like Galactic Wars or so, or Grand Theft Spy, it was kind of a mess. And this is me, coming from the person who made these stories, and I have to admit it was a freaking mess. And it was kind of frustrating to do sometimes. What made it 10 times frustrating is mainly the people who pressure me and just bend my arm whenever I can't do the series, and especially it just turned into a huge burnout. I had a lot of people, I had a lot of people back then that would actually go out of their way sometimes. I don't know if it was just me or my experience in general, but I had a lot of people that actually bend my arm and just be like, you better make this series or else. And I'm like, man, that's kind of fricked up, man. I make whatever I like. And again, the series was kind of a mess. And especially the amount of pressure having to feel. Maybe it's my fault for letting the pressure head on, but then again, I could also say this too. I have no excuse on why we stopped, nor have any, nor want to make any excuses, because I did like making the Jurassic World series, but I feel like it just wasn't that good for me, especially working on that series for how long. I just felt a severe burnout when I wanted to do other things too, and especially after when the first episode of Biosyn Arc, which was meant to be, which I have it privated now, I'm not getting rid of it. That was some really good work I did. It was meant to be like a final arc of the Jurassic Park series, but then again, the writing was all over the place. It felt like a mess, and when the first episode pilot came out, it became a failure. A lot of people weren't interested, and I really lost my confidence when it failed. And that collab that I do not wish to speak about because he fucking ruined me back then. And by ruin me, meaning not like severely ruin, but just he ruined me. He ruined me emotionally and literally took advantage of my kindness. Two of them took advantage of my kindness, and so. Two of them took advantage of my kindness, and then they started unnecessary drama and wrong accusations that I committed, that I did not commit. Like, I was just getting started on YouTube back then, and I was just getting started with these good stories, and already the two people that I refused to say or refused to name.
Attention personnel. We have detected power outages across the site.
Or refuse to tell you guys. It's just been hard. It ruined me emotionally and literally almost had me quit YouTube for this because it literally it was emotionally draining. First YouTube drama though, yay, first experience. Drama between two immature people that just like to take advantage of kindness. Even then too, this particular person, which I still refuse to name, I call him like Voldemort, one who shall not be named. He's done some really bad stuff too, and very shady stuff. And I did hear he was a predator, which I'm just like, what in the actual frick? What in the actual frick? Why of course he's a frickin' predator. Alright, our Critosaurus is good. Begin the task. I think if you're ever that is a bit, and that's a big if going to redo the Jurassic Park Evolution again, I think you should rethink the entire story and try something new, and also make your videos at your own pace. Yeah, I am well aware of that, Casper. Good thing you cut contacts off of those absolute leeches. Yeah, exactly. I kept my distance, and I do not wish to speak more of them. Because, again, they have been a huge bane of my existence back then. Or a thorn on my side. Also, don't listen to anyone. Yeah, again, if only you told me this back then. If you only told me about all this years ago, then maybe things would have been different. Oh shit, it's a zombie! Somebody get that zombie!
We are pleased to welcome a Critosaurus to the park.
You did it. They're happy. They're thriving. And it's all thanks to your hard work. Well done.
No
With males
problem.
in the herd, we are only a well-placed nest away from helping these animals start a new lineage. It's not an objective that I will set, but I will always support breeding dinosaurs wherever possible.
Unless that's your thing, cool.
We've done a fantastic job taking care of the dinosaurs so far, and that's great. Really great. But maybe it's time we take as much care of our bottom line, eh? You see, our guests need caring for just as much as our animals. They need hotels to sleep in, restrooms to answer nature's call. A comfortable site draws in more guests, and I'm very much a people person. I'm especially a people with spending money person.
Yeah. Cool. Ooh, this is a nice Japanese-like hotel.
Comfort. We've increased the hotel capacity.
Looking good so far. FYI, we've got number crunchers behind the scenes collecting info on the site's appeal, how guests are feeling, and my favorite bit, our amenity sales. Take a look.
I don't give a crap right now. I don't know, I'm sorry. I'm just, after talking about the whole thing with the Jurassic Park series and so, I'm just still ashamed that I gave up on it. I don't know, every time I give up on a story, having it, or not shelved, but just having it, like, postponed for a long period of time, I just can't help but feel shame. Because as a storyteller and content creator, I can't do that to you guys.
Ooh, those amenity sales could be a lot less red. How sites like this one make money is pretty straightforward. See, if we have incredible animals on site and the guests can see them, then we'll sell plenty of entry tickets. And as long as we keep our guests comfortable and make sure they approve of what we're doing, we'll sell even more entry tickets. That's when we hit them with some excellent food, drinks, and shopping amenities to really bump up our income. As we seem to be lacking in the amenities department right now, we should really get that fixed. You're not gonna believe what I found. Well, okay, my lawyers pointed it out to me, but same thing. We have more land than I thought. I trust it'll be put to good use. Wink, wink. More dinosaurs and more revenue. Wink, wink.
Ooh.
While this particular site is owned by Mr. Finch, I thought it best to still define some specific targets to work towards.
Yes, we got it. Alright, let's see here. I know the feeling. I once started a fanfic back in 2017 and never got around to finish it. Yep.
Our park
The burning you feel it is shame. Yep, that's not the joke about, dude. It's not your fault. It was those people's fault. More space to build. You did nothing wrong, remember? And you did your best.
I cannot believe the momentum that Din has suddenly gained. Kira, you've been talking to potential clients, right? Any, good news?
I'm close to securing a new site now. Follow my advice on increasing our reputation and park ratings, and our proposition will be irresistible.
I think the space would be good for another park and maybe some other areas. Or not park, maybe a good enclosure, because look at this lake over here. That's a nice lake. Yeah, I know I did nothing wrong, Casper, but it just still hurts that I can't do none. Especially, it's only shameful for me because I let these people get to me back then. Because then again, back then I never had any experience when it comes to being a YouTuber as I am now, and I never had much experience when it comes to storytelling or writing. I don't know, my stories back then compared to now, I don't know, I have to admit, as much as it was a pinnacle or a pioneer of a genre or a new archetype, it just, for some reason, like, compare the old stories to the new stories we have now, like Galactic Wars, Grand Theft Spy, or all these other stuff. They got better writing compared to this, right?
The conservation sector have asked me to keep an eye on Din long term, so consider me an official advisor. And on that topic, your reputation with the conservation sector would only improve if we had more naturally bred dinosaurs on site.
Oh shoot, the breeding fail. Did the breeding work? Okay, well, yeah, it's only because that was when I was getting better at writing a little. And it's not just some... and I'm not saying Engineer's Portal is bad. If anything, Engineer's Portal was a pinnacle of it. Or not pinnacle, it kind of pioneered better storytelling than what I made before.
Commencing synthesis procedure.
I don't know, I just feel like my stories back then could have been better, especially... it's not only that my stories are not better, it's just, it didn't really felt as good as we have now. And I'm mostly talking about stories from Demoman and Subnautica all the way to Jurassic Park. Like, those stories weren't exactly as great compared to what we have now. Like, stories that doesn't feel so... doesn't really sound compelling. It's just nothing but shitposts and banters. Because I know back then, I was stuck with the whole 15.ai trend. Or just the whole 15.ai ordeal. Even though, like, people say the 15.ai days were good. I mean, they were, but the 15.ai's were also kind of... the 15.ai days were also kind of shit. Like, no offense to those who like 15.ai, it literally gave me a jump in my YouTube channel, but at the same time, it was kind of shit. Mainly because of all those unoriginal stories, like those Demoman Discovers or so. And according to a lot of people, I somehow broke the loop by creating a new archetype. Pasture. I think we need to expand a little. Would it be wise to put a power station right here? No, yes, it's not. No, it's not wise.
We have detected power outages across the site. Available personnel, please respond. Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome a Corythosaurus to
Okay, good. Species isolation, not isolated. Okay. We need a freaking breed. We need a baby Corythosaurus. So see a tough beginning and some maybe see a tough beginning and something to add on. Maybe. Speaking of stories, would you ever do one in the setting of Half-Life? Just Flinder? There is a Half-Life story, actually. It is gonna be... there is one Half-Life story that is planned to be. And it's called Kappa-Crew Resonance. And let's just say it's its own story that takes place before it's a story that takes place during the Galactic Wars, during the Dark Age era. I know, well, the thing is, I don't want to think that it's about me selfishly. You after or before Galactic Wars? It's during Galactic Wars, at least the story-wise. It takes place during Galactic Wars, but I already have a lot of, but I would think it's probably best if it's after Galactic Wars, or at least after Chapter 2 of Galactic Wars. Because let's just say the Half-Life series is actually in Chapter 3 of Galactic Wars, or at least second half of Chapter 3. And the thing is, though, tough beginning. You know, funny enough, that I kind of did have a tough beginning when it comes to YouTube. Because back then, before the Couple Crew-verse, before everything else, I used to be a gaming channel. I used to be like a regular gaming channel, and I wasn't exactly the greatest, I must say. I wasn't exactly that good. I had procrastination. I did not have experience. I was definitely young, but I was good. But then I was good with two things. I was good at storytelling, and I was good at games. And I always liked TF2. So I always thought, why not do both? And this is a whole freaking lore back then, and I did not mean them. I do not like the lore dump if it doesn't make you guys comfortable or so. And the thing is, though, I don't think I'm ready for new main stories, because we already have a lot of stories on our plate at the moment. And I think it's best that I finish these stories I have before I get to new ones. And not only that, it's not exactly as easy. It's not exactly as easy as you think when it comes to this. Because when you make a story, you have to make sure that it fits a specific arc or a specific era. Because, for example, we're currently between the Freelance and the Dark Age era. Casper said, just promise me that you take care of yourself. I had seen many other YouTubers that was not as lucky as you, by the way, had grown, and I had grown, by the way, had grown, and I'm so proud. Oh, well, thanks. But, well, what other example of that, or what other YouTuber was there that were not as lucky as me, would you say? Babies!
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome a Corythosaurus to the
We got babies. Got baby Corythosaurus. Oh, look at this. He's so cute. Complete contract to improve reputation. He's so cute.
I have some rather incredible news.
What's the incredible news?
Dr. Baldera will be joining Din full-time. And with his breeding expertise and our brilliant park management skills, the sector representatives have offered their support as well. There is just one uncharacteristically quiet voice left. Dr. Malcolm?
I'm sure this is going to shock you, but I'm still skeptical. I mean, what you've done here is impressive, but, you know, haven't we walked this path of good intentions before? At the same time, I'm nothing if not,
Ellis Jr. running like he got a whole bottle of Mountain Dew. Wait, Ellis Jr.? Oh, that'd make a good name. Freelance, I assume, is like the crew expanding more of their name,
Well,
or that they
sounds like
split in
everyone's
separate
pretty
ways.
much on board. Din has hope, And I won't have to sleep in my
okay.
nephew's basement.
I'm just gonna pause so he can shut up so I can explain the freelance era. Okay, so if you guys go to my Discord server, link in the description below, there is a timeline, which the timeline explains what era and series. So I'm gonna start off with our very first era that I haven't worked on yet, but the first era is pretty much the formation era, which is the birth of the Kappa Crew. Basically, the theme is, the story of it is the Kappa Crew is founded, the core team comes together, and establishes the beginning of the mercenary company and foundation of the universe. And then there's Era 2, the Renaissance era, where we grow, it's our early mercenary days and changes. Basically, the Kappa Crew has formed and started taking contracts and jobs. The team is not fully independent yet, and is still building its reputation. The Renaissance era focuses on adventure, exploration, and developing the crew's identity. The stories of that era consist of Demoman and Subnautica, Heavies Below Zero, Kappa Crew's Jurassic Park, James Mundy Revelation, and Engineer's Portal. And then there's Era 3, the freelance era. Basically, it's our independence, adventure, and expansion. The Kappa Crew becomes more established and independent. The crew takes on larger adventures, increasingly ambitious stories. Which we're still together as a crew, but we just take our own jobs independently. Which is why we're freelance. The only time we come together is, let's say, when things get serious, like the WWE Invasion era. Which the stories of that era are Grand Theft Spy, WWE Invasion era, Pirates of the Sea of Thieves, Death in the Depths, James Mundy horror stories like Keisu Kosas or so, and a comic series that I'm planning to make, which is going to be labeled as the final of that era, Echoes Between Worlds. And then we're in the fourth era, the Dark Age era, the darkest period of the Kappa Crewverse timeline. The stakes escalates from adventure to full-scale war and devastating losses. The themes of that explores themes of sacrifice, trauma, and survival. As of course, the stories of that is, you know it, Galactic Wars.
Fantastic! All right, don't keep me waiting. Where are we heading next?
Galactic Wars, and soon, Kappa Crew Renaissance, which is the Half-Life story. As much as that would be nice for Mass Effect, I don't think that's gonna work in the Galactic Wars lore. The Super Earth is kind of xeno and clankerphobic right now. Ooh, where are we going? We're going to Clark County, Nevada. Ooh. Yeah, that probably not work because, again, Super Earth is xeno and clankerphobic. And they would kill off anything in Mass Effect. And they would force us to do it. Severely clankerphobic at that. Though, I would say... Oh.
Las Vegas.
Viva
In Spanish,
Las
the
Vegas!
Meadows. Huh. It brings to mind peaceful, rolling pastures and verdant land. But what we get are greedy opportunists rolling the dice on displaying prehistoric animals in
great.
sorely lacking enclosures. But then, aren't you also taking a gamble? Will you be able to get this site not just functional, but ethical?
Yes.
Roll up, place your bets, and good luck. You know, if you believe in that sort of thing.
Ian, Mr.
When
Malcolm,
you said
you're...
we were going to Vegas, I was expecting glitz, glamour, Maybe a night on the town, huh? But, that'll teach me for being optimistic. What was this place again?
I believe that the original owner called it a prehistoric playland, or some such. The new owner, our client, wants us to take better care of these animals.
And I bet they're expecting some impressive profits given the Vegas adjacent real estate. Oh, I have a good feeling about this.
Okay.
To help out, I brought in a freelance crisis manager. She was a big name at Jurassic Park and Jurassic World until they went under.
No, don't tell me.
Catastrophically.
Don't tell
But
me.
I'm sure that had nothing to do with you, Lily. Nothing at all.
Thank you, Cabot.
Oh, Lily.
And hello, everyone. Now, our most pressing task is to get these animals recontained, which means repairing that aviary. Unless we want those high flyers to escape to the bright lights of the city, of course.
Yeah, we do not want to have pteranodons or pterodactyls in Las Vegas. That'd be freaking crazy. We need to build a damn, whatchamacallit, response team. Oh wait, there's a response team right there. What the frick is... Man, the response team is not doing shit.
Reassigning controls.
And I should say, it's especially good to see you again, Kira.
You two know each other, huh?
Lily was a mentor for me. She gave me my first opportunities in paleocuration.
And you walked away from those opportunities with a copy of my contacts
I've been,
database in
I
your
say,
pocket.
considering Shell's
She was a
a
cunning
robot,
young raptor,
surprised
even
they
then.
didn't kill her immediately. Unless
Yes,
the crew made
well,
it clear that
I
if
learned
they
from the
touch her,
best.
Demo Man would blow the sky out.
But let's just focus on
Oh no, don't
recontaining the
worry.
escaped flying
Super Earth
reptiles.
has been tailing Cheryl. And let's just say because of the war or with the automatons escalating very, very quickly, we had to put her into hiding. Both her and Alan. And because of General X's war crimes, we actually had to put them in hiding. Which luckily Super Earth has no idea about the inventory, which I'm glad I'm glad that they don't know anything about the inventory. The inventory is well hidden and safe, and during the Galactic Wars, we've been using the inventory as a refugee camp or as a refugee shelter for any construct or robots that had been unjustly accused as a spy.
Welcome a pteranodon to the park. Asset delivery confirmed.
Does this just say because of how bad this war is, every single construct, every single synth, every single robot that have nothing to do with the automatons are immediately being accused as spies?
We are pleased to welcome a pteranodon to the park. Asset has been transported.
And to the point where they gather them up in camps
But if
and
this
literally
place is gonna
hold
hit the
them.
jackpot,
But
we'll need these animals to
we
be
think it's
visible to our
bullshit
guests.
that they're holding them. Because apparently we've been
And
hearing
we should make it
rumors
clear
that
the
they
park's under
gathered...
new management with some stylish scenery too.
Oh, yeah. What's a sideshow without the show, after all?
Anyways, we've been hearing rumors about...
All those old
We've been hearing
structures that
rumors
were
about
on
the
site when we
about
got here don't
robots,
exactly show
robots,
high-end
robots,
establishment.
constructs, or
Remember, you
anybody
can demolish
who is
anything
apparently
you
a
don't
clanker,
like,
according
or
to Super
dress
Earth, are
it
being
up with
held
some
up into
lovely scenery
facilities.
items. Do a good job, and I might hire you to revitalize my porch.
I'm not even sure if I should be saying all this. Like, this is usually why I don't answer questions like this, because I don't know if it leads to spoilers. All I could say is just because of the war, a life of a robot life of a robot is not exactly the greatest right now. Because again, any robot construct or synth, they're being accused as spies and being held up in camps. Eventually, they get executed. Because Super Earth is not taking any risk. Which, of course, we don't want Cheryl to be held up as a spy, so we actually put her and Alan in hiding. In the inventory, which luckily the inventory is not known or seen by Super Earth. I just hope that they'll be okay while we're busy in this war. And some of us, we don't even like working with Super Earth because they stole our independence from us. It may seem like they were working with them, but they kind of stole our independence. And especially with this whole war, they started this war all by themselves.
Attention personnel, please stand by for a vehicle return.
Although I guess you could say, as I explain or tell this story, I guess you could say I might be between two things: High Gamer the storyteller and High Gamer the character, the leader of the Kappa crew. Sometimes I get confused between the both. I don't think they would have a big fight. They would immediately be friends because they hate everything but their own empires.
A researcher.
So, probably. But all in all, in this dark age, our world is devastating at the moment. But luckily, we're not yet finished. We're not yet finished with the dark age era, and we're still going in the freelance era. Amazing the way I am how, like just as a storyteller or just the character. Sometimes I split myself into both. Sometimes I'm the storyteller, sometimes I'm the character. I mean, even in this stream, I'm both.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have added a new aviary viewing gallery, ready for you to observe our amazing avian reptiles.
Farpoint just a bit worried Super Earth reacts to the idea using bionic limbs. I mean, they're okay with using machines on their own benefit. They just hate synthetic or sentient lives because of this war. They always hated it, actually. This whole war started because of their prejudice. Ooh, wonder what this is. so there's more decorations, eh? Ooh, we're have some fun with this. Oh yeah, I'm totally gonna have fun with this creatively. Like, I just gotta say, this is a lot of options.
If this site runs out of money, well, that would be a crisis in its own right. Use the arrival point to open the park. Then we can get back to work.
Yeah, slander, as much as that's true, I've seen a lot of videos of like people saying, whatchamacallit, I've seen a lot of videos of people just saying that if Super Earth and Space Marines were to fight, who would win? Everybody was biased towards Helldivers would win.
Our client wants more species on site. This is a non-negotiable part of our contract, so do whatever needs to be done to make it happen. Lily, could you lend your guidance?
Oh, of course. Building a new aviary is step one, and it's crucial to get right. The proper environment will keep these animals happy enough to prevent an escape attempt. When the aviary is set up, then we can look into bringing more flying animals on site. The guests will love that, I'm sure.
Increased genome of Hajara. Fascinating.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have added a new aviary viewing gallery, ready for you to observe our amazing avian reptiles.
Years of War could fit in the Dark Age era. Slander, like I said, I've already said how the Dark Age era is gonna go. I'm not planning to add more series into any eras anymore. All I can say though is just that the inventory as a whole is kind of more than just a speakeasy. It's kind of actually our home. The Kappa Cruise is at the Kappa Cruise home base, to be exact. That's Tapajara. Oh, there it is. It's Slade. Okay, Slade. Wonder Spy would fit in Splinter Cell world of Sam Fisher. Alright, but all in all, yeah, that seems to be it. But the last era, the last story of the freelance era would happen to be called the freelance. Would have to be called Echoes Between Worlds. Which I won't get into any more detail till later. What's interesting, Dominic? Damn it. No, what the hell are you doing?
Time for us to make use of that genome, don't you think? Go ahead, synthesize, incubate,
Hell yeah.
release, profit. Oh wait, did I say that last one out loud?
Yeah, you did. And I'm gonna slap you pretty soon. I'm gonna slap the magic out of your mouth pretty soon. What you saying yes about Sonic?
Incubation personnel.
Perfectly balanced, as all things should be. Between the male and female, perfectly balanced, as all things should be. Oh, okay. What the fuck?
The dinosaurs did not evolve for this world. Their struggles to adapt should be evidence of this. But you reject that fact, and you endanger human life in doing so. Dr. Malcolm was right. Nature must be allowed to take its course without human intervention. If that means a re-extinction of dinosaurs, so be it. We are extinction now. And this
What?
is a warning to you. End your work. Dissolve the dinosaur integration network. Or this will no longer just be a warning.
Well, that doesn't
What
sound
in
good.
the actual
You know, I
fuck?
see where they're coming from. Nature should be revered, but the situation, I must say, has evolved since Mount Sibo's eruption on Isla Nublar. The dinosaurs aren't isolated on an island anymore. Our actions don't just affect prehistoric life, but human life also. But I suppose people will see what they want to see, and we can't stop them. Trust me, I've tried.
It's petty idealism being dressed up as a fact of nature. Our work is too important to allow this to slow us down.
Geez, your self-belief is
Can't be
is
biased, son.
admirable. You know, others have had that same confidence with, let's say, mixed results.
Let's keep doing what we're doing. It's not like they'll actually be able to stop us anyway, huh?
That can't be Biosyn, Sonic. It's got to be something else.
Our guests are going to expect a certain degree of luxury, which this park is currently lacking. Get them the amenities they deserve. And if someone can get me a high-end meal and a fluffy bathrobe while they're at it, all the better.
Mr. Finch, not to tempt fate, but I'm not sure that this site is quite, disastrous enough to justify a crisis manager. Your team is handling it rather well.
I have to agree. As nice as it is to see you, Lily, this seems like an unnecessary expense.
Maybe I underestimated what we could do in-house. But stick around just a little longer. This area is known for its shady characters, so anything could happen. Sawridge Cattle Company was just a tumbleweed's roll away.
All right.
Dude, we're not working for InGen, we're working for
Den.
Den in this campaign. We're working for Den. Damn it.
Mr. Finch, I was just talking to our client about their ambitions to expand the park. Do you have something you want to explain?
Okay, don't be mad, but I have a lot of friends / enemies / debt in Vegas, and I knew we'd need a crisis manager if we ever wanted to cut through the red tape and expand the site. And guess what? It worked, huh? Of course, Lily stormed off as soon as I told her, but she's dealt with jobs falling apart before. I said she was at Jurassic World, didn't I?
I am truly disappointed in you, Finch. But, I confess, the client will be happy. The red tape is down, but the land still needs to be paid for. We should generate enough funds to make this happen.
And that's what I'm trying to do. Damn it. Why do things gotta be so damn complicated? Honestly, I just take the 98%. Well, we gotta make a lot of profit here. According to our dumbass, Mr. Finch. I ain't talking about my friend, and I ain't talking about my friend Prophet. Although, yeah, Crew, if you're still around, and if those who would like to know one thing, I'm not sure if I can promise it, but it can't hurt to say that I'll have to try. Or not try, but do the best as I can. That maybe within 2 years from now, in 2028, it is the 5th anniversary of the Renaissance era. So, for celebration of that era, there is a potential that 2 old series will be remade. Demoman and Subnautica and Cup of Cruise Jurassic Park. Two of the biggest series of the Cup of Crewverse within the Renaissance era. Think of it as like a love letter to all of you guys for the time we had back in those days. I know it's a big promise, but I can't help but say that when the time comes, and when some series are done and out, and if there are potential space and potential free time for those adventure, it will be here. And who knows? Maybe depending on the circumstances or so. Maybe this might be a lot better. I mean, James Mundy Revelation is already getting a remake, so this might be the first of many. I mean, it already has a remake, so that remake can be the first of many, you know? And we're good. Everything is good. We're good. Good. Ooh, let's try this. Can I ride it? Ooh, look at this water. Look at this hot air balloon. This is cool. On the plus side, if you want a story of the crew Jurassic Park, you have the potential story idea: someone trying to kill the dinosaurs, and the crew have to stop them before damage is done. Well, I don't. Maybe that would be interesting, but the thing is, the story was a long time ago. Originally, before my experience of riding was bad, funny enough, the idea for Cup of Cruise Jurassic Park Biosyn arc is me and the crew are actually surviving a dinosaur versus human battle royale, which is basically, a long time ago, Saxton Hale was meant to be the villain of the series, and he was going to make a dinosaur mercenary park, which me and the crew have to survive. But the thing is, though, Slander, we're not exactly doing the campaign story of this. We're just, whatchamacallit, we're not doing the campaign story of this. We're making our own story, because that's us as the crew. Yeah, it needs a bigger... Okay, this needs a bigger cave. Ooh. Thank
The
you.
prospect of a breeding program helped secure this contract, and now it is time to deliver on that. Dr. Baldera, I assume your research applies to flying reptiles as well?
In science, we don't assume. We postulate, we hypothesize, we test.
Aren't those just very fancy words for guess?
Okay, so I've studied flying reptiles a little less. Not so big on heights, but the principles are very much the same. Our flyers will need nests if we're going to encourage their natural wild behaviors.
Yeah, it's pretty much what it is, Sonic. It's basically Sexton Hales' Primal Carnage, this whole Dino Mercenary Park. Dino Mercenary Park! But then I thought that was a stupid idea then after that. I mean, later on, I realized that it was a stupid idea. I mean, it sounded fun at first, but then I just realized it did sound stupid. And not only that, I kind of want my series to be less stupid and more, like, actually fun, you know? I mean, look, it's comedic, but it's got to be more than just comedic. There's got to be some serious moments, you know? And now that in that story, the crew, me and the crew, we were pretty much wanted bounties. We had to survive the humans and the dinosaurs in the Biosyn arc. And that story was going to be leaning towards the horror aspect of Jurassic Park in the novels, at least. Though I think Kappa-Crew's Jurassic Park does need a heavy remake. So by the time, and not only that, also fits the current lore of the Kappa-Crew-verse. And with that,
Attention personnel. Please stand by for the returning helicopter.
and with that, it is going to be called Kappa-Crew's Jurassic Park Rebirth. Because it is basically an entire rebirth of the series that fits the current lore of the Kappa-Crew-verse now. Yeah, exactly. That's why, honestly, after reading the book, I'm just like, man, this is so much potential than the movies. The movies are good on its own way, yeah, but the book, man, this is something else. The book is a whole entire freaking playground.
The site is getting more impressive by the day, but increasing diversity within our population would provide both scientific and entertainment value. That should be our next target.
I've been reaching out to potential clients and have now had all the responses I wanted. The news is, well, I think you'll be as pleased and pleasantly surprised as I am. But let's talk about this with a map in front of us.
Geoster pair what? What? East Asia? Where are we going?
East Asia. Vast, mysterious, and beautiful. And, of course, bed of so much discovery.
I read both the original and the Lost World.
But you know, it's a complex, chaotic world out there. And now, that global complexity, that intercontinental chaos, will have another fascinating variable to it. You. What could possibly go wrong?
Certainly nothing that we can't handle, I'm sure. But allow me to give a proper briefing on these incredible opportunities.
In Indonesia, there are rumors of disease in local dinosaur populations. We are tasked with developing a facility to monitor and handle any outbreaks. A conservation-minded client in China has asked for our help in creating a spacious sanctuary for prehistoric giants.
I'm sorry, I had to say that.
And there is a theme park in Japan that has fallen to ruin.
Wait, what?
We will need to put it
Ooh,
back in
Japan?
working order and make it the success it was always meant to be.
Ooh.
All three of these sites are significant, both in the importance of the work and in their benefit to our global reputation. These clients expect a lot of us. We best not disappoint.
All I could say about all this, I'm like, ooh. You want rice with that call you did? Yes, I do want rice from the rice fields. I did see the World Cup last night, and very interesting match. I never really watched the World Cup, actually. I'm not really into soccer much.
Attention personnel. Please stand by for the copter.
Although yeah, crew. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I said that. I had to make that joke because they said China. What did I miss? I had to mow the lawn. Kamodra, we actually unlocked new lands. Hold on. Let me find it. New lands. We got China, Indonesia, and Japan. When they mentioned China, I was like, ding dong, ay. Or da 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 dun dun da 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 dun 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 dun. Your phone ringing, big boy, come pick up your phone. Da 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 dun 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 dun. I'm getting canceled for sure. Dude, I am totally getting canceled. Then again, it is a joke. Harold, wait, Harold, I'm here to pick up your order. Oh, you order a lot. Oh, you fat fuck. Yeah, I'm not that funny. Hello, I'm here to drop off your order. Oh, you ordered a lot. Oh, you fat fuck. God, I am so not funny at all. Moving in this. What was it? Oh, got baby pteranodons. Oh, it's so cute.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome a pteranodon to the park.
I got an uncensored Looney Tunes vibe from your impression. That's the comedy, my man. You want a dog? You want a dog? You want dog? You want dog with order 2? It's free. I actually have a couple of friends who live in China. They're part of the Yunquay Summit. Hey Reaper, how you doing? They're part of the Yunquay Summit within Waifei Peninsula. Well, hold on a second, boys. I will BRBs. I gotta pick up some ammo. All right, I'm back. Had to pack extra ammo. And maybe get a few snacks here and there. Although, all in all, yeah. Good. Back to the applicants. Were you shocked to see Kit among them? Yeah. I'm actually surprised Kit actually wants to join the crew, but we're kind of full. And not only that, I don't know how she is towards the rat. There's a reason why I don't bring... There's a reason why I don't bring cats.
Using a drone.
There's a reason why we don't own cats. Why is this making me want noodle bowl with shrimp beef and fried mushrooms and soy sauce and show sauce? Ooh, everybody's hungry. Everybody's hungry. It's a hungry. It's a hungry.
Please be advised that our weather forecasts predict an incoming sandstorm.
We got a sandstorm coming. Oh boy. Everybody run.
Please shield your eyes and proceed to take cover until the sandstorm has passed.
Everybody run. Oh my god, look at all they're all like ants. Oh, the little screams. When the ants see it's about to rain. Pretty much. I prepared myself a bowl of ramen noodles to eat while I watch the stream. Nice, Sonic fan. And open. Let's watch them all come out.
Ladies and gentlemen, we apologize.
The ants when there's food in the grass during a picnic.
Our recent handling of anomalous events.
It looks like a gold rush, but for the shelter, pretty much. Well, the reasons why I highly discourage you from hiring the Putis Engaged duo, even if you had spots, it's their habit of tar green and anime women. Oh no, then Jane and New Eridu is not safe if we ever visit.
Generator backup.
Okay, I guess maybe put disengage. I'm just gonna have to disregard the applicants. Although I'm gonna say this though, among the crowd, there was a dinosaur, a very mutated like dinosaur. I don't even know if that thing is even a dinosaur.
Attention personnel. Please stand by for the returning.
The thing that this particular dinosaur was walking on all fours, and he had a big ass dome-shaped head, and a freaking small mandibles on its chest, and I'm just like, what the hell are you?
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome a Caillou Ajara to the park.
I'm not sure about them.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome a Pteranodon to the park.
Oh man, yep, this is what I fear. They're banging and banging and banging and banging. Mostly pteranodons here, eh? Tough crowd, tough crowd. Custom attractions, ooh. Well, I wouldn't hire Big Smoke for sure. Why? Is it because he's gonna eat all our food? And he's a big old snitch. Oh, okay. I'm sure we know what to do with snitches. Snitches get stitches. Activity center. Open the door, get on the floor. Everybody walk the dinosaur. Not exactly a snitch, but one sold out his gang for money. I mean, I think I remember he did say that when he gone, he wants everyone to remember his name, Big Smoke, which it's kind of funny. It actually, some of us do remember his name nowadays. Ooh, what is this car? Whoa, look at this car. Now this is something me and the crew would drive. It could be a scout spending more time in the Multiverse of Madness due to her experience in game jumping. Reaper, I don't think it's called the Multiverse of Madness anymore. I think it's just called the Great Crew Chaos. I'm back. What did I miss? You missed a lot, Casper. I'm just checking out this new car, and I'm like, ooh, this is totally the kind of car me and the crew would drive. Out of the way. I have no insurance. Will Spy steal that car? Probably not. The thing, I mean, this car looks cool. The only thing I don't like about it is that there's no doors. Why is there no doors? We need doors, damn it. Damn it, we need doors. Am I the only one who stayed for the whole stream? I think you probably did, Sonic. And you've been here for about a good 2 hour, 38 minutes. Wow, has it really been that slow?
Okay, the drone's on it.
Pretty sure Angie can fix that car. Okay, yeah, we need doors in that car because first of all, what if a freaking dinosaur jumps in the car with no door? Wonder where Las Vegas is from here. Viva Las Vegas! Oh, there's Las Vegas. I'm actually curious what about them. Perfectly balanced, as all things should be. No can fix anything, yep. Would you guys use that car other than dinos? We're not... Dude, why would we ride on dinos? We don't ride on dinos. You know how unsafe that is? You know how unsafe that is, riding on dinosaurs? No, that most of them might bite it. Most of us might get bit in the ass. Would be kick-ass to ride a T-Rex. Oh, dude, it is. I had experience, and let's just say it didn't end well. I had experience trying to ride on Rexy, and it did not end well. So yeah, if he did have a spot open, Kit would be the first choice, in my opinion. With the Putis duo being denied. Did you die? No, but I almost got bit in half. Like when I fell off of Rexy, I landed on my tailbone, and it freaking hurt, and I almost got bit in half. But luckily I dodged away and I just ran for my life after that. And I was like, I'm sorry, I rode you, I'm sorry. Oh, what's going on with him? What the hell? Did a dinosaur just no-clip? Oh no! A dinosaur just no-clipped through the floor and it went to the back rooms. I can't use the Yep, I couldn't use the bathroom normally after that. Uh-oh. Structural damage.
This needs some work.
Ooh. Also can't breathe and improve health. Oh no. Guys, he just no-clipped into the floor.
Fuel incoming.
I thought it would be badass. Not sure.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are
Money isn't everything, which is what I usually have to tell myself after a few nights in Sin City. It is a lot of things, though, so it's time to rake in the dough. While catering to our guests' needs, of course.
Chief among which is the need not to get eaten.
Yeah. Construct the medium shopping amenity? I thought I did that. Sucker. I managed to recover quickly thanks to medic. For some reason the crap looks like a hand and extra long that resembles a middle finger doing the bird. Yep, well then again we are doing a middle finger to OSHA violations. That would not be badass. It would be you turning to chew toy. Yeah, I kind of learned that already. And I kind of learned that the hard way since Rexy nearly chomped me in half. And I almost got Donald Gennard, only without the bathroom. He's missing wetlands. Okay, we need wetlands. Wetland. Wetland. Where's the wetland? Where's the wetland? There it is. Is this enough? Okay, we're doing good. God damn it, how many times did you do this in the Galactic Wars? What are you talking about? Casper, what you talking about? How many times did I do what in the Galactic Wars? I never rode a Rex in the Galactic Wars. That was a long time ago. Dude, I've done a lot of stupid things in my life. Especially a new Eridu. I wouldn't say permanently, it's just on hiatus. Also, you're probably gonna make him mad.
Personnel, please stand by for the returning helicopter.
Oh boy. Okay, so increase 100,000 profit per minute. Right. Ramiel? I'm sorry? I'm sorry, what about this Ramiel? Well, Reaper, I kind of asked them how many times. I kind of answered that question a lot. That it's on hiatus. And I can't exactly guarantee its return sometimes because a lot of things change, especially life. Life changes. Okay, in the Galactic Wars, I never did a stupid thing. The only stupid thing I did was selling my soul to Super Earth. That's the only stupid thing I did. And I didn't want to sell my soul. I didn't want to sell my soul to Super Earth. Super Earth just freaking bended my arm. He bended my arm and making me and the crew enlist. We didn't want to enlist, so thus it took away our independence and broke one of our important rules: never get involved in major war. They forced us to break that rule. Casper, it's not my fault. Again, Super Earth forced our hand.
Fuel incoming.
I don't care. Honestly, I don't even care. The Truth Enforcer could kiss my ass. They can also suck my nuts. I mean, throughout this era, we may be under its thumb, but one day we will be free.
I'm in the process of negotiating a new land purchase in the area, and I'm doing it without exploiting the goodwill of an old friend. How about that? Please, generate the funds to purchase the land, and I will push the contract through.
Vegas adjusts real estate, okay. Accumulate an additional 800,000. You know the new era. You know in New Eridu when Ramil was appeared when she came getting something and fighting ethereals in the Hollow 2. I don't think I know about her.
A comfortable dinosaur is one that's significantly easier to manage. Keeping them content should be a priority.
Stay here and continue working towards 5-star. Okay.
The die is cast, and we're holding all the aces. Okay, I might be mixing up my games, but the point is clear-ish. We're doing a great job.
Yes, we are, but our client is ambitious, and we are far from done. You can rest when this site is second only to the Las Vegas Strip in popularity.
That really is ambitious. And it's in the very capable hands of my team while I supervise.
Reaper, I didn't. Also, Reaper, when I say sell my soul, I didn't mean literally.
There's nothing more satisfying than taking something off the to-do list. But to get there, you need something on it first. I can help with that.
That's all I can tell you is just I didn't mean it literally. I'm just saying that there are times there are times that moment I sold my soul to Super Earth, having us being forced to fight into this war. A war that they started with the automatons, by the way. There are factions within Super Earth. I'm in one of them. the Blitzdizers. They want to reform the government. Also, I never mentioned selling your soul. Okay, not you, Reaper. Casper. Then that's what it is. Casper, yeah.
A young flying reptile leaves the nest for the first time, and our skies get just that little bit more chaotic.
You should start a separatist movement. Yeah, we would, but we can't.
Using a drone.
Because if we tried, they're watching
Every
us.
relationship is based on trust, and you continue to earn mine.
Alrighty, I think I'm going to save here, and I'm going to call
You're making a name
this...
for yourself, and by association, you're making a name for this park. Good work.
You can with Hoi 4. I don't play Hoi 4. I don't know, Hoi 4 is kind of boring. I mean, the way I call it, it's literally map staring simulator.
Ladies and gentlemen, please be advised.
I'm going to exit campaign real quick, because I want to see what else do we have to offer if we're going to play Sandbox. I'm thinking we should be a bit creative here. This should be interesting. Square levels, map area. Island generator? You can make your own island? You can actually make your own island? Casper, I did blow up the Death Star. That was a long time ago. Oh, look at that. We can actually make our own islands. Enter generator. Let's take this out. Let me check this out. I gotta see how this works. Oh, their Star of Peace is what it is, I think. Ooh, look at this. Now this looks cool. Were you the one to leak them? No! No, I didn't leak them. Are you crazy? Why the okay, seriously though, why the frick would I do that? Okay, I have to admit, this island generator thing is actually kind of neat. trying to think. So if I can edit the island code. Let me try something here. Ooh. Look familiar? I would think that because of all your talk about hating Super Earth, saying to the automatons. Dark Lord, you assume way too much, buddy. So I'd suggest you stop. I did not sell the plants to anything. Okay, Dark Lord is a bootlicker here, and he has no ideas. Look, the automatons did nothing wrong in the beginning, and I am not excusing General X's atrocity. And you know what? It's not even. And you know what? It's not. I would say it's both sides' fault for everything that happened in this war. And not only that, we lost our crew. We lost somebody dear to us because of this freaking war. This is so cool, though. That's literally the island from Ark, is what I actually tried out. I said too much, and I can't exactly say. All I know is that within the Galactic Wars Chapter 2, we will lose somebody. And this will change the Kappa crew forever. I'm not saying who we lost. All we know is that we lost one of our own because of this war. Both because of Super Earth and the automatons. If only... And Dark Lord... If only you knew what really happened... If you only you knew what really happened in the beginning of this war. That's all I can tell you, is just if only you knew. Because this war with the automatons started because of one thing. The Malevelon Creek Massacre. And this massacre wasn't started by the automatons. Or it didn't start with the synths. It started with Super Earth. When synths and cyborgs just wanted to be equal with Super Earth citizens, what were they? And when they peacefully protested, what were they met? They were met with nothing but gunfire. all because it threatens their way of life. When they just wanted equality. Now, me and the crew, we don't care if you're a synth or none. We still treat you equally. But Super Earth is but right now, Super Earth is completely clankerphobic. And I am not an apologist. I'm just not blind. I'm just not blind by prejudice. Now we're going to Japan, y'all. This place is beautiful. Ooh, this would make a good... Honestly, this area would make a good area for a dinosaur, an enclosure right here. This would make a good enclosure. Okay, so how big is this map?
The blank page. Tabula rasa. A clean slate. It's a rare and golden opportunity creating something new like this. I hope you treat the responsibility wisely because, and I hope I don't come to regret this, I'm feeling oddly optimistic about what you could build.
Wonder where should we begin? Oh no, crew, I'm sorry if all this happened all because of Dark Lord or so. Because I promise you, I did not sell anything. Because I was busy fighting the automatons and being a pilot. I don't betray my crew like that. And besides, me and the crew, we're not free as you all think we are. Marketplace facility? What is this? Ah, yes, they arrive via subway. You have a name for your starfighter? Yes. Name after the love of my life. Hope Star. Or Star of Hope. And you may be wondering where Hope and Jane is right now. Hope and Jane are currently at the inventory, taking care of it, and pretty much in hiding. I can't risk her and Jane being part of this war. I don't even know what would I do if something happened to Hope. Because of this war. This war is already devastating enough. And again, that's why it's called the Dark Age.
Attention personnel. We have detected power outages across the site. Available personnel, please respond.
Oops. What is this? What the hell? Now that is a frickin' wall. Crikey, crikey, now that's a wall. Yes, we're playing Jurassic Park Evolution 3 because I can. Damn it. There we go. There we go. Now that looks like a frickin'... That looks like a good enclosure. This right here could probably be for the T-Rex. Damn it. That's pretty much... Actually, you're kind of spot on that. Hoxas kind of provide Super Earth for natural resources. Mineral resources for weapons or so. I have no idea how this works. Freaking terrain.
Personnel. The park is now closing. We kindly ask that our guests leave the park.
Yeah, this is a freaking mess, but I kind of want to test something. That's why I'm doing this. Man, but just little does Dark Lord know, Super Earth is playing a dangerous game with Black Mesa right now. Like, no joke, they are currently playing a dangerous game with Black Mesa.
Attention personnel. The park is opening.
Wait, did I set it on a... Hmm. Ah, frick. Let's try to see what it looks like. Okay, yeah, this thing is what was outside the inventory with the crowd. I'm just like, what the frick is this thing? No, Kamodra, it's not even that at all. It's just Black Mesa is literally profiting off of this war, especially with the Illuminate front. Okay, there's the T-Rex. Okay, but all seriousness, though, this thing was outside my door with the crowd. I'm just like, what the frick is this thing? I was like, when I opened my door, I was like, oh, for frick's sakes, what are you guys doing? What the frick is that thing? Also, this Spinosaurus design is freaking horrifying. Hell no. Yeah, I still have PTSD from that. Ooh, let's see. Little Edie. 6 million years. There's Rexy. 1997, yeah. 1993, the original Rexy. Wait a minute. Hmm. Humility. Okay. What? Ooh, they got all these. Interesting. And exit and begin. Nope, nope, nor do they care, because all they care about is the resources for this war. Gonna give Rex's all the cherry blossoms. Also, why do you ask, Dark Lord? It goes how long I like and how long the audience wants to be here. Okay, chat. Let's not talk about the Galactic Wars right now, because I am just done talking about it at the moment. But all I can ask, crew, is just let's just take a break from the Galactic Wars topic and maybe drop it at the meantime. I think I'm just a little done at that moment. I don't want to talk about it anymore, and I don't want to give out any more surprises or spoilers, because you guys, some of y'all keep asking questions or so, especially like Dark Lord. Terrible memory or not. Well, right now, let's just test this one spot. Oh, it's actually interesting to have a Jurassic Park in what is this? Security camera. It'd be interesting to have a Jurassic Park in Japan. Who would agree with that? There's kayaking too?
Take a good look at this objective.
Shut up.
Then stop looking and get it done.
This is going to take a little while.
Hey, that nest looks pretty cozy. If the dinosaurs aren't into it, I might crawl in and take it for a nap test drive myself. That was a joke, if it wasn't obvious.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't even a joke. Fair enough. Trust me, I'm still trying to make Gmod videos. Hot air balloons. Yeah, they got hot air balloons, Reaper.
Transportation underway.
What's with the somber? What's with the sad ass piano? What do you mean you're breaking up with me? You cheated on me? What are you? Bobby! What did the motherfucker have that I didn't? I'll tell you what the bitch had. The $5 he owed me.
What can be said about the Tyrannosaurus Rex that hasn't been said 1,000 times before? It's an incredible, highly developed predator. Probably the best-known dinosaur out there to boot. And yet it never fails to impress.
Oh boy.
And terrify.
It's missing cover.
It's a valuable addition to our collection, as long as we keep it secure.
Okay. Clearly it needs a bigger spot. Okay, well, I tried. I guess maybe this is not good for a Rex. Looks way too tight, unfortunately. Okay, well, I tried. Let's try to do something else. Especially if we could do that Japan campaign while we're at it. Perhaps for raptors. Actually, that spot would be good for raptors. Oh, it would make a good haven. Maybe if we look through the campaign. Honestly, there's a lot to take in when it comes to this, and unfortunately, whatchamacallit, there's a lot to take in when it comes to creatively, and I would build my own park and stream it for you guys, but I feel like I'd be more focused if I'm not streaming and doing it by myself.
Nature is amoral. Sometimes good, sometimes bad. Sometimes triumphant, sometimes tragic. Of course, the death of any animal, let alone one displaced in history.
Oh, one just died.
Is always a tragedy.
One just died because he just freaking phased in the back rooms. All right, let's go to Japan. Got Mike. Oh, my volume poop on me. Hey, hamster, how you doing? Going to Kasuyama, Japan. Also, Reaper, what movie are you talking?
A tale as old as time. You see, now and then, an ambitious billionaire.
What in the hell happened in here?
Creating a dinosaur theme park in a beautiful spot like this, and well, see for yourself, wild dinosaurs, broken infrastructure, struggling finances, but hey, at least the cherry blossoms are in bloom.
Our client has been abundantly clear in their expectations for this site. It's our job to meet those expectations and make this park secure profitable, and a showcase of well-cared-for, naturally bred dinosaurs.
Okay, what the hell
Allow
happened
me to
here?
emphasize the word secure there. And with the fences broken like this, who knows what dinosaurs escaped into the wilds? We have to be careful.
Of course, but don't let careful mean slow. This is a remarkable opportunity for us to
Gotta
expand
correct the
our global
sources
influence, and I want
and-
this client to be overjoyed with our work.
Oh, the movie. Oh, that one. Okay. I never watched it, so don't spoil it. Even though I usually don't care for spoilers, but still.
While
what-
it may not be the most glamorous aspect of paleo curation, right now, getting everything repaired and operational is
Let's
our
give him better
priority.
color.
They let it break?
Yeah.
We're gonna fix it. You know, I'm impressed that a full-on theme park was even set up after everything we've seen. I guess imitation is the greatest.
We just
form of
did.
flattery,
We just
right?
left Sandbox
Well, if
Hamster.
that's true, Jurassic World must be blushing. The old owners of this place copied them right down to their park crumbling.
We tried it. I don't know. I'm not exactly that good with the Sandbox right now. Mainly because I feel like I'd be more focused if I'm playing by myself and not streaming. I have a feeling Miss Hoshimi Miyabi might enjoy this park. Woo! Tokyo Drift. Ow! Oh! Woo! Yeah. Whoa, 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 whoa. Handling. Oh, a train overlook? Yeah, that'd be nice. Gonna tell... Who's gonna tell
Closures
him
are
he can't
operational
fix
and
it?
secure. Time to bring the dinosaurs back in.
Is it just me, or why do I smell
Excellent
fish?
stuff. Sounds like a classic
Fish.
trank and transport opportunity to me.
Not this time. Our client cares deeply about dinosaur welfare and does not want us to tranquilize them unless absolutely necessary.
What?
Find a different way to enclose them.
Very well. Our ranger team can herd the dinosaurs instead, which should work wonderfully. Or, as an old colleague would have described it, let's wrangle them into an enclosure.
No, it's just the environment. This kind of feels like home. And again, our friends in New Eridu has never heard of dinosaurs, so then again, our friends from New Eridu seeing dinosaurs for the first time, they're probably going to be shocked and probably questioning, this is what dinosaurs look like? Yes. That's only if we take them back in time to our Jurassic World days.
Dinosaurs will respond to two commands. Summon, which will draw them
Oh
towards
yeah, I know
you,
how this works.
and send, which will make them charge away. I know which one I'd be using.
Locate and enclose the nearby, okay. Follow me. Miyabi for sure, mate. Yep. Follow me, Stegosaurus. You better not whack me with them tail. You better not whack me with that tail, please. I do not want to be on the receiving end of it.
New objective incoming.
Wait, what? What was it? Why is there a threat? Wusho P blueprint? What you talking about? Can they even walk through the door?
Reassigning roles.
Unless it's not that door. Hey, where am I even taking them? Go to workshop. Okay. Ferry wheels. Search ferry wheels, okay. Ferris wheel. Ooh. Which one is it? This one? Which one am I looking at? Tick tock, buddy. With their what? Which one am I looking at? Waiting for an answer. Okay. I don't know, sorry. It took a little too long. We got work to do. Gotta find a way to frickin'... So how the frick am I gonna close them if they won't walk through the damn door? Surely I can't interact with them either. Ah! Ow. Come on. You're going this way. That way. Well, dude, well, Hamster, you took a long time to answer. Come on, get in, buddy. Get in. There you go.
Control reassigned. Learning asset.
Perfect.
Excellent work. Owen Great. He would.
Right. Okay, so which one is it again? Because I don't want to waste any more time here. Okay, what username is it under by? I'm up right here, this one. Okay, fine. We'll give that a try, I guess.
Be rather proud, I think. Now let's head over to the second herd.
Yeah, after I heard all these freaking dinosaurs to their enclosures, I am probably gonna call it. I'm freaking tired. I'm already getting burned out from this.
Just as before, guide the dinosaurs into the nearby enclosure.
All right, follow me. And go. And go. Inside. Have fun. Ow.
All right, let's get these freshly wrangled dinosaurs comfortable in their new enclosures. Or their old ones, considering they escaped from this place.
And you guys have not set up a lot of things, didn't you? All right, later, hamster. Thanks for coming. Ah, my neck. It's missing ground fruit. Good. Oh no, it's got the flu. Do we have enough research for the flu? My God, my freaking throat hurting a bit.
We have no way to know what animals escape this park, so we need to be prepared. Let's set up security cameras to keep an eye out.
Security
We can assign
cameras?
a capture team to them, and if a threat is spotted, they'll be able to respond immediately.
Construct. Oh, where do we get security cameras? Security camera. Where is the security camera? No one knows where it is. Construct at least 4 operational facilities. Okay, well, I think that's it. Alright, crew, I think this is where we're gonna end the stream. This is probably a really bad stream at the end. Like, it started strong, but then at the end, it kind of went really badly. And I don't know, might have brought back some old wounds. Alright, ladies and crew, if you enjoyed the stream, be sure to leave a like. And if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe to the channel. Be sure to share the channel to your friends, family, and everybody you know and see fit. And until the next adventure, I'll see you all next time. Goodbye!